us. I'm David Arquette, and Tyler might recognize me from Scream or Never Been Kissed.
And I'm Rosanna Arquette, and I don't know if he'll recognize me because I'm probably before his generation. Maybe Desperately Seeking Susan with Madonna.
It's like butterflies.
Yeah. Rosanna's like meditating on it. It's so sweet.
My wife, Christina's cheering us on.
And my friend Cliff, he's the biggest fan.
We've never done readings together. I just really wanted to meet Tyler. A little nervous. A little nervous, yeah. I think it'll be fun. I feel his energy. It's coming.
Hello. Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Great
How
to
are
meet
you?
you.
I'm David.
Great to meet you,
I'm
David.
Rosanna.
Oh, wonderful to meet you, Rosanna. When my clients introduced themselves, I had no idea who they were. They told me their names, but kind of went in one ear and out the other because I was so nervous. We're doing it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
This is where we're doing it.
I actually haven't seen the show yet, but I've heard about him, and I wanted to do this for Davey because he's been so wonderful.
Well, thank you for coming
Perfect.
around.
Absolutely. I'm so happy to be here. I've had so much coming through on the way here today. I'm
You did?
excited to see
Cool.
kind of like where it fits.
Oh, wonderful.
David, offer him a pastry, too.
What?
There's pastries back there, too.
Do you want a Danish? Are you good? What are you talking about?
So cute.
My wife got you Danish.
Oh, it's so sweet. I'm okay for now, but thank you guys again for having me.
Thank you. We're so excited that you're here.
Before I start the process, I always like to just kind of check in and see if you guys have ever had anything done like this before.
Yeah, we've had readings. She's had a few.
Great.
Yes.
To be honest, I'm always a little skeptical of psychics, and Rosanna loves them. Depends
There's a
on the
lot of
person
charlatans.
too. Yeah.
There are a lot of charlatans that are, take advantage of people, and so that's dangerous. But right from what I heard, that this is a gift.
So I'll bring through whoever I'm going to connect with, and objects are sometimes helpful to have as well. So do we have any today?
We do.
Awesome. So if we want to put all of them right here, I'll kind of like go back and forth. I love it. Perfect. All good. So I'll just put that right there. And so I'll just take 1 minute to scribble, and we'll see where we're drawn. Let me bring that forward. Elephant, elephant, elephant.
Elephant?
Elephant, 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 elephant. Literally, it's like elephant, 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 elephant. Like I literally cannot make a change. Why?
What just
I
happened?
just finished doing a film with an elephant.
That's bizarre. Literally, I was like an elephant, elephant, elephant.
It was like such a great film experience for him.
It was pretty amazing.
Like, what?
Experience.
That's amazing. How long ago?
Just last week.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Like, what is it's like I just literally saw an elephant butt.
Yeah.
Like the butt of an elephant.
By the way, when I saw the elephant's butt, I was like, we got the same butt. Completely have an elephant's butt. Oh, that's so funny.
Okay, so we're gonna continue with that. I've got there. Okay, so they're having me talking about the four. For some reason, they're having me talk about like 4 kids, 4 siblings, like the 4 situation.
Oh my gosh. Just got the chills.
But they're having me talk about 4. So do we know where the 4 would be within the family?
Yes.
There are 4 of us.
Oh, nice. Okay, very cool. So the way I would describe this is when I have an energy coming through that's like a contemporary, they'll show it being on the same level. And a contemporary is typically someone who would be generationally like around our same age. We'll get into more what this is, but it's that kind of energy that to me feels almost kind of premature, as I would be viewing like too soon. It's interesting, like sometimes they'll come through and want to talk to parents or refer to like other people in family, but there's really a priority about wanting to refer to the siblings and talking about the siblings. And it's just like, that's where all the focus is. It's like,
It's important.
it's like essential. And I keep hearing sister, 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 sister. I don't know what this is, but it has a couple different, there's like a double meaning with this that I'm trying to pick up on. There's a feeling of like, I wish I could stick around longer because now like this is when I would start having opportunities. And like they're showing me like, I don't know what this is, I'm seeing fashion shows and references to like, I'm seeing my picture being taken in photography and all this stuff. I don't know if this was stuff that was like planned or in the works at the time. So where does that apply for you guys?
We have had a sibling that passed away a year ago yesterday.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Alexis, who was our transgender sister,
Oh.
but was very comfortable, was both at the end. It didn't matter.
Right.
So a year ago yesterday died. And Alexis came out 20 years ago and was the famous person who was a boy who wanted to be a girl and was a pioneer. And I think it was sad because it's more accepted now.
Right.
And Alexis would be doing such incredible work.
That's so sweet. Despite passing at what I would consider to be like untimely, there's a feeling of acceptance. And I know this is kind of hard to explain, but this person gives me this feeling of like I was okay to go before I died, but despite the fact that this feels like sudden or fast or quicker, there's a feeling of like I've thought about this before. This almost was like someone who would have taken into consideration the idea that they might not live a full life. And it's kind of like understanding this and processing this. But the feeling with this is really like very much so wanting it to be known. There's a sense of peace before I pass.
Yes.
And a knowingness around this of I'm okay, I'm fine. Like I knew, and I'm okay.
He's trying so hard not to cry.
They're having me bring up the timing and bringing up siblings, and again, it's like making sure every sibling has a sense of closure. Do you know if there were any connections to New York for this individual in particular?
Yes.
Okay. But what was weird was there was this feeling of like having closure with everyone except one. But it was weird. For some reason, they're just acknowledging like New York, and I'm seeing my symbol for like wiping something clean, letting something go. Like whatever this New York thing is, it's like, let this go, let this go. So it just keeps coming in.
I was in New York and then had and missed the last week except for the last 16 hours.
I gotcha, okay.
And it was very upsetting. Thank God I came back and I was good there for the last 16 hours. Alexis had always gone into the hospital a lot. So I got a phone call and I just said to my husband, I am getting on a plane right now. I have to go. And I knew it was happening. And I was so happy to be there because it was a magical experience. It was just love in that room. Alexis is at peace and wants everybody to be at peace. And that was the message that I got. Did you get that message? Yeah.
Did someone have like this is so weird, like a toe ring? I'm seeing the equivalent of like, you know, on charm bracelets when they have like the little like symbols?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
seeing like a charm bracelet,
Yeah,
but, like the little
right over
charms.
here.
You have it? Did you have it?
Yes.
Alexis gave it to Christina.
She used to always give me really fun stuff. Like when I would go over to her apartment and we'd hang out, she'd give me like a dress and a charm bracelet.
This was,
I love it, yes. Fabulous.
yeah, Christina,
Interesting.
he gave that to my wife.
So there's the little charms here.
Yeah, and I
Like,
think a little toe ring
that's
too.
this is a different one. Oh, fabulous.
There's
Look,
a toe ring
got a
in
toe
there.
ring involved. That's hilarious.
Alexis had given it to my wife.
Okay.
He'd always give her these little random silly.
Right.
And I also wore it to her memorial. I wore it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing. And that's oftentimes, you know, their way of referring to like, I'm with the person who has this. You know, it's their way of basically bringing up a person.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I do have a question.
Sure.
So, Alexis didn't have the opportunities to go as far as I wished she could have, or they wish they could have. So, are they at peace with that, or?
You know, the beautiful thing is that when we transition, we really lose our ego. So despite the fact that maybe in life a person isn't able to achieve everything they want to achieve or we would have wanted them to achieve, they see the impact that their lives had on everyone around them and that other people are able to accomplish things in their life as a result of the impact they made. And so as a result, they kind of are taking credit for that. They see that. It's like through your accomplishments, your family will feel accomplished. And that's truly successful, so
Thank
absolutely.
you. That's beautiful. I think just hearing him talk about their careers or whatever doesn't really matter. It's how we all keep them alive and how they have had an effect on other people in their lives. You just put that in perspective, it makes things make a lot more sense.
There's this situation involving like they're having me talk about what we would do to like honor a person.
Yes.
There's a whole dedication thing that she's having me refer to that hasn't been done yet, but will be done in her memory.
Yes.
There would be some degree of family involvement.
My hands are all sweaty because this is so incredible.
It's absolutely a family thing. I see the siblings involved.
Wow.
So
That makes a lot of sense.
keep on with this, because this is something that's important in the way this is coming through.
Can we talk
Sure.
about that?
Absolutely.
We have the Family Foundation, which we created, the Alexis Arquette Family Foundation, and now we've partnered with the Violence Intervention Program at USC Medical Center, and we now have a clinic called the Alexis Project for LGBTQ youth, kids, to be able to go.
Wow.
Wow, this is incredible.
She put it all together.
Wow,
That
congratulations.
was for you, Lex.
That's amazing. Honestly, that's the best thing we can do when we have a loved one who passes away, is to take that compassion, that uniqueness, and then share it with the world.
Yes.
So please know, that's her way of validating that she's aware of that.
I'm excited that what we're doing is keeping her legacy alive, and helping other people is really what Alexis was about. So
That's really why I wanted Rosanna here especially, because all the work she's been doing for this.
it's so wonderful for our family that Alexis is happy about this.
This is such an interesting thing. So I have all these objects here, and I'm curious, so what's this?
This is a painting Alexis did
Nice.
of our mother.
It's beautiful. And then this.
That was a Buddha that was always next to Alexis everywhere, and also in the hospital room at the end.
Right.
And that ring was one of Alexis's costume jewelry for a show.
There is a funny reference of going back to New York, so it's just random. I don't know
So
what
my
this is.
sister Patricia's in New York right now and couldn't come because she's working.
I see. So when you guys opened the door, did not recognize you guys, but when you mentioned Patricia, I was like, medium. I was like,
that's
like,
right. Oh my gosh, medium.
Lord, that show I had,
That's right,
I've watched every episode.
Oh my
That's
God.
right.
I'm
That's right.
like a huge fan.
Yes.
I feel like, oh my God. I didn't even think about that. I'm so glad we got to connect
Yeah,
today.
Thank you so much. Thank
You're
you.
so sweet and
Of course.
wonderful.
Such a privilege to get to connect to her.
Yeah, I wish you know her, but you do know her.
Yeah, exactly.
You're meeting her now.
Right, the essence, absolutely.
It was really great. He was so sweet. I feel like there was a lot of healing that took place. For us, we're like actors, so we like study people, and look for like little traits and little behaviors, and you know, he's just such a sweetheart. You know what I mean?
It's such a gift. It's wonderful to know when you have somebody like Tyler who's able to connect with people on the other side. It makes you feel more, at peace with someone who's left, to know that they're still in some way there.
Knowing that people are at peace is really reassuring.
Wow,
I know, that was cool.
very special. Very special.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.